Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tips, Tricks, and Trends. I am Terry Lynn Reese from TLR Coaching and Consulting. I want to thank everybody for all the support that I've been getting this week on some of the posts that I was putting up. I got a really great response about Black Girl Magic. I hope you went out and got a bottle of it. Thank you again to Standard Liquor for partnering up with us again for this week's video, but specifically with the Black Girl Magic and the McBride Sisters story. I'm not sure if everybody saw that, but Standard did share a little bit their story the other day. I love a great story, and these girls are no exception. The McBride sisters did not even meet until 1999. They didn't even know each other existed. They were living on two different opposite ends of the world, one in New Zealand and one in Monterey, California. Different mothers, same father. Again, they had not ever met each other, but had grown up in some pretty good wine regions, immersed in the culture, and developed passions for winemaking and for wine itself. So one of their father's wishes was for them to finally meet. They did meet in 1999 and quickly realized that they both had this passion and started working to export some New Zealand wines into the US market. And through that, they started their own line called Eco.Love Wines, sustainable, trying to use some of the local stuff from New Zealand to try to bring some of those flavors to the US market. And then in 2010, the McBride Sisters Wine Company started. They started with the McBride Sisters collection. It's 50-50, some from New Zealand, some from the central coast of California. They've got a red blend and a Chardonnay from California, and then from New Zealand, I believe there is a Sauvignon Blanc, and there is also a rosé, brut rosé sparkling that they've done in their collection. They've now, of course, come out with this limited collection of the Black Girl Magic. This is the Riesling. You can catch this at Standard. The rosé and the red blend that they have is actually pretty tough to find. You can get it on the website. Does not ship to Rhode Island. It does ship to some other states. But if you can get your hands on it, please try it. It is really nice. I'm not a sweet wine person usually, but I like this Riesling. It's just like a Chardonnay, kind of buttery with a nice little sweet end to it. I'm really proud of these girls. It's tough in a male-dominated, wine market for two African-American females to be the first to do this. So I'm very excited about it. Please try it. It's about $17. I've seen it to up to $24 a bottle. Well worth the money, well worth the investment. Another African-American wine company is Maison Noir. This is by sommelier Andre Houston Mack. He started this company in 2007. He's got a pretty big reputation. He's very well known for his wine knowledge in the industry, and he started this line. This is a medium-bodied Cabernet, I would say. He is working mostly out of the Willamette Valley in Oregon. They produce some great wines out of there. He's got some other varietals going for him. I believe he's got a Chardonnay that's called Knock on Wood. And again, this is in sheep's clothing Cabernet. This one is going to run you about the same price, about $25 a bottle, but definitely worth the investment. The three that I have here in the middle, I wanted to dig a little deeper and maybe pull back on the price a little bit. You can have fun with wine, explore new regions. These are South African wines. This is Excelsior. It's an Excelsior Cabernet. This is constantly showing up on Wine Enthusiasts, Best Buy for their buck. It is a little bit more full-bodied on the Cabernet, and it's going to have a little bit more cassis and blueberry and black cherry and things like that in it. But this is $9.99 a bottle. Can't beat it for the price. Again, like I said, it keeps showing up on Wine Enthusiast. I'm a big fan of this cab. I like the smokiness of it. This is a Chenin Blanc. I'm not sure if anybody's ever heard of a Chenin Blanc. It is, you can find it dry, but for the most part, it's going to be a little on the sweeter end. Not as sweet as a Riesling or a Moscato, but definitely a little sweeter than a Chardonnay. It's a little buttery. I liked it a lot. Again, this is another South African wine. This was $8.99 a bottle. Can't beat it for the price. Room temperature, served chilled. This is a nice white going into the fall. And then this is Jam Jar. Jam Jar's been around for a while, I believe since like maybe 2007, 2009. They got into the market looking to make more higher quality sweet wines. Everybody was getting into the blends, but we just couldn't really find one at a cheaper price. Again, South African Western Cape wine, and they have this is the Sweet Shiraz. That's what I'm drinking right now, actually. I really like this one because it's got some dark chocolate notes to it. It smells amazing. Not super sweet. Again, I'm not a sweet wine person. I usually like a smokier or heavier red wine, like a Malbec or a Cabernet, so that's more my speed, but I like this one. The sweetness is not overpowering. $8.99 a bottle. Can't beat the price, right? But super smooth. You can pair these with anything. I just wanted to kind of open up your mind to some different regions, lower price. Don't be afraid to buy a cheaper end bottle. Another bottle of wine that I really, really love is called Stump Jump. It's like $9.99 a bottle. Grenache, great grape. You don't have to spend a ton of money on wine to enjoy it, but try it. There's a red out there for everybody. There's a white out there for everybody. Don't say you don't like wine until you've tried them all, and trust me, you can't. There are too many in this world. But again, try something different. Support some of these African American brands that are pushing the envelope in the wine game. South African, really, really nice. I mean, some of the richest soil in the world comes from South Africa, so the minerals and some of the fruits and flavors that you're going to get from some of these wines, you're not going to find in Oregon. You know what I mean? It's just it's going to be a different flavor. So try something new. Cheers. We will see you next time.